Okay, so I've been doing a lot of cleaning recently because I've been trying to not neglect my lifestyle. So I've been working more, and you see a lot less video games, um, a lot less game playing, um, and it helps a lot that I'm not neglecting, um, cleaning things because it's becoming problematic, at least psychologically. So I was cleaning my mom's fridge yesterday because my mom's has some sort of uh, what's that compulsive disorder? It's where a hoarding disorder. It's where you hoard like things in her field of expertise. She hoards food. Like you'll have food that's really old that she keeps in the fridge. So Igor and I decide to clean the fridge, and you know he uses the freezer usually to cool his beer after he makes his food. He has a fridge actually in his room, but you know sometimes he wants to really freeze his beer, or he uses a freezer basically. And I was like, all right, so just do the freezer. You don't even have to take anything out. Just wipe it down, get rid of the food. So the dude does half. I'm like, and stops and like, I'm done. I'm like, you did half. So I was like, okay, go ahead, do the other half. I have to get a bit much harder job than you. The fridge is the living hell, basically. In terms of condition, it was like food from 2016 in there. Um, so he does the other half. So I don't notice. Like I think it's complete, so I open it. Uh, uh, so I do the the fridge area. It took me like 2 hours straight. He had 1 good hour to do the freezer. Um, he buys bleach for some reason, even though we have plenty of sprays. We have all the items. So in the morning I go and look at it. He doesn't touch the fucking door. It's fucking disgusting. And I look under the grate, and he doesn't really clean the grate. Like all he had to do is swab the grate under it. He just cleans the panels. And this is a very recognizable problem that people with schizophrenia and mild schizophrenia have. And it's very common for a schizo, someone with that type of disorder where their brain is so focused that they might even think they're the Lord, the Almighty Lord. Where they think they're the manifest of creation. They are fucking lazy as fucking shit, and they can't learn how to work. They don't know how to work. They have some sort of like stopping mechanism when they do their job. Like they don't focus. They don't clean the whole. You can tell them this, and they won't do a good job. They suck. If you have a schizo living, working with you, at your job, I like he's bringing you down. Just fire him, like fire him, because that's a general consensus I get. That's why schizos are so hard to work with in the workplace. And maybe stop smoking because we all know that the government uh, gives you like 400 milligrams of nicotine in their cigarette packs for a reason. Is they own all the tobacco land, and vape kits are actually starter mechanisms. They're just helping the government. You're creating another person to another. You're becoming another victim when you buy vaporizers with 60 milligrams for like a $20 capsule or whatever. You're just becoming an addict for cigarettes in the future. And that's all the advice I have for today on my blog. Is schizos are lazy, and that the government's monopolizing off of what should be like Native American land. They're monopolizing off of products like gas and tobacco when they shouldn't be. Like uh, Marlboro Lights are probably like $8, while you can't find another version of light cigarettes for more than like $10. So that's the it's stupid basically. So that's what I have for my blog today. Is schizos are hard to work with, especially with people like me who have learning disabilities who don't use their brain too much, but they who like to use you know their body more than their brain, because you know yeah. Anyways, schizos are lazy, and the government is screwing you in some way or another.